Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to season number 28. We have got a big one in store. The Test World Championship is still ongoing, and we've got a lot of meaningful games in it, which might mean, if things go our way, we could start to upset the apple cart. We are playing Pakistan in 3 test matches at home, New Zealand in 3 test matches, Sri Lanka in 2, and Afghanistan, which doesn't count towards it. But also those things count towards the test world ratings, because Pakistan are in 2nd, New Zealand are in 3rd. This is a huge episode. Let's not slip up against Afghanistan like we've done previously. And can we beat Sri Lanka? India's dominance is unrivaled. First. They don't lose. At home, they've won every single test series last time they played against someone, with a 1-1 draw against New Zealand thrown in, and the same away. Just the most incredible team the world has ever seen. And their 146 is by far the highest there has been in the entire save. The long blue line of India stands strong. Also find themselves at number 1 for virtually the entirety of the save. Just New Zealand, Pakistan and Australia at one stage. We're still here. We're in 6th. We're still fighting. Our ranking, we peaked at 112 during the mid-season, but we had 3 years above 100 and we're down in the mid-90s at the moment. Last time we spoke about Rayford Campbell. Why? Because he's an incredible performer who does it everywhere. He's gone and improved his average against Zimbabwe now. It was down in the 30s, and it was one of the few failings that he had. He now averages 58. But he's got the same against New Zealand. He only averages 40 against Sri Lanka, which is still pretty good. And he averages 41 against Pakistan. Same location-wise, he averages 25 in Pakistan and 28 in that's us as a team. He averages 32 in New Zealand and 44 in Pakistan. So there's opportunities for him to right a few wrongs along the way. We're going to stick with what's been working for us, which is our spinning wickets. We need to improve our home form. Playing against New Zealand, we've got a poor record in the last 2 series. Pakistan, we lost at home. Sri Lanka always causes a problem. We drew with them at home. And Afghanistan, we drew away. So I'm quite optimistic that we can go and perform anywhere in the world with 2 spinners if we get the right pick. Also, Staple, pretty much our best bowler, is out injured for 4 weeks with a knee injury. So that is going to be a massive blow, because he has been really Mr. Strike Rate for us. It does mean we're probably going to go with Ali Ramakisan and Peters. So this is how I think we're going to line up. Alford drops to the bench. I keep wanting to give him more game time. He's got 8 centuries in ODI cricket. Why hasn't it clicked in first-class cricket? I bat him in the position that he wants to play in. Oswayne George, on the other hand, has had a good time of it. Scores runs, first-class number 5. Morgan, I've just started to see a little bit of a dip, but stick with it. He looks a half-decent player, averages 52 in ODI cricket. We're going with the 2-spin option. It's given us a little bit of depth with the bat. Peters, Ramasaroon. I call him Ramasaron, but Ramasaroon and Ali. This is going to be interesting. Oh my days, we've dropped below 4 stars. I've made some wrong decisions along the way. This could be one of them with this team. Yeah, 250 all out. I feel like we're felt really strong, like a batter short there. George was good though, 77. 55 run lead, that's not too bad considering how few runs we scored. Wickets spread around. Spinners didn't work for us here. 28 overs going at 4s and only 4 wickets. Pakistan dug in well. The pitch is already turning quite a lot. So if we can get 200 run lead, we've probably got a chance. But we do have Malcolm Paul batting. Yeah. Wow, this is in the balance. 3-2-8 to win. Paul, 93, thank you. Murray, Seeley, both 50s. Seeley ends up 6-3, not out actually. Campbell, 92. The pitch is turning. It's a result sort of pitch. It's 70-30 at the moment. We need some early wickets from the seam. 3 and a bit sessions to go. Oh, we just do it. 43 runs, and it wasn't looking likely at one stage, but Ramasaron picked up 4, very expensive 4, but strike rate of 36 is golden. It's how you win games on this game, in my opinion. But we do pick up the win. Man of the match, Rayford Campbell, for scoring 32 and 92. Not quite sure about that. Just checking in on Sonny Moabir. First class last year was pretty strong. 168 average. Also, we finally got some retirements of people like Ned. Missing staple in this lineup quite a lot. Also the ages. Ramakisson 33, Ali 35, Campbell 34, Murray 35. We're going to have some gaps in this top of the lineup again. We're still 4 stars. We've won the toss again, luckily. We're going to bat. 200 all out. Wow. Wow, what a partnership that is. 428. Rayford Campbell scores another century. They're just on rinse and repeat at the moment. Look at his ODI form. He must be one of the best ODI players of all time. Top 10 sort of players. Career. Let's just have a look. 28 test match centuries, 32 ODI centuries, 4 T20 centuries, a strike rate of 159. That is incredible. Matt Seeley scores 191. Now, Matt Seeley is a good ODI player. Also, his test match average is now at 40. I bat him on 2. He's quite a slow strike rate guy. Very defensive in this format. But I actually upped him to 4 after a while. And he went big. He shared... Ramakisson added 33, but they added 119 for the last wicket. It dug us a little bit out of a hole, to be fair, and gives us a 428-run lead on a pitch that's already turning. 43-run lead plus the follow-on, so that's 193 or something like that. It's already turning, but it's only day 3, session 1. I feel like I'm going to have another bat. Great performance, spin. 4 and 3 for Ali and Ramakisson. They ran through them. That backfired. 157 all out. Campbell with 80, and that's it. And they need 400 to win, which actually brings them right into the game. Yeah, win by 260. Really good performance. Bowled them out for 139, actually. Ramasaran with 3, Peters 3, Ali 3. Seamers were great up top. Campbell man of the match for scoring over 200 runs. But Seeley, the goat of this game for me, and that's a coming of age sort of century as we go 2-0 up. Let's just not beat around the bush here. 2-0 up against number 2 in the world. Also, oh man, imagine the sweep. 5-star, 4 stars. We lose the toss this time around. We're gonna bowl. This could be tougher. 4-4-2. Good score from Pakistan. They get 2 centuries. Qureshi, he scores 134. Again, every time I look at a player, he's averaging over 40, and I'm like, oh, we could do with a few of those. But very reasonable performance from our bowling unit, if not slightly expensive. 4-4-2 is a good score, particularly on a pitch that's going to get harder to bat on. 153 behind. George and Murray with 60s, but not enough from the middle order. We're firmly behind this game. Yeah, 4-4-7 to win. I think this game has gone 3 for each for the spinners. They weren't great in this innings, actually, and Pakistan scored at a very good rate. It's uneven bounce, sharp turn, 4-4-7 to win. Let's go for it. Nah, lose by 144. It was never really in question whether we were going to win, but we had some good stuff. Murray was 60, Morgan was 71. Gave it a little bit of fight. We're 2-1 up with 1 to play. Let's not lose the series. Let's close out what has been a good series for us. Tried to bring Staple back in. He's got 12 more days. Let's go. 4 and a bit stars. Won the toss. We are going to have a bat. Hopefully we can bat a day. That'd be nice. No, we're going to screw this up, aren't we? 206. All out. We've got out of jail a little bit. Ramasaran 6 for 29. He's putting up record numbers. 66 wickets at 19 and a strike rate of 32. Because we were staring down the barrel at 4 for 192 here, and we take the last 6 wickets for about 50 runs. Brings us back into the contest, but we desperately need some batting. Oh my days. Bowled out for 222. Murray was 73. George was 62. I upped the aggression when they were both so in by 1. And we capitulated from that point. 184 to win. Advantage Pakistan. The pitch is doing bit, but it's not many runs. If we get early wickets, we've got a chance. Oh, we've done it. What a victory. We've beat Pakistan. Ramasaran's picked up 12 in the game for 53. Oh, my days. We got early wickets. Brandon and Piers got wickets, but they were still cruising. They were 3 for 90, and we bowled them out for 153. Ramasaran, you are a goat, sir. An absolute goat. We beat Pakistan 3-1. We move up to 99 big bad points in the ratings. Campbell stays in 7th. Ramasaran is now crowned the official number 1 in the world. And the all-rounder, Charles. Also, this looks heaps better. The Test World Championship for that pulls Pakistan down, brings us up. This is every West Indian bowler. 13 games. Ramasaran, 72 wickets, 18 with a 30 strike rate. That's phenomenal. 5.54 wickets per match. India won the Test World Championship. Ultimately disappointing. I did think it was strange that there was more games in it. But it is an India era of dominance. It's an India save of dominance. England just beat Australia 3-2 in the Ashes as well. What's all that do for the world ratings? It means we're in 5th, 3 points behind England. Operation New Zealand. In New Zealand as well. We are going to be bolstered by the return of the Staplemeister General. Big series for us this. We've got injuries. Brandon Ali's out for the series. Tyrone Ali is out for the series. So our bowling attack is just a little decimated. Got a spinner's deck, but overcast conditions. So Ramasaran's going to be the lone spinner in the team. I'm just wondering what we do. We've got Staple back. We've got Peters. Both of these guys have got great records. Seepersad. Do we play Seepersad or Ramakissan? Ramakissan's expensive. But Seepersad's strike rate is woeful and it's poor in first class cricket. So he's not the guy. Don't even know why you'd think he was the guy. There's this guy here. I wanted it to be David James so I could make a goalkeeper comment. 25 years old, can't make it. 72 wickets, 42 strike rate across 2 seasons. Watch this space, he may come in to play. We are 5 stars. This is new. Oh, we're also giving a debut to Moore as well. We'll touch on him in a second. 3-9-1. They got good batting conditions, and we know this New Zealand team can bat. 4 for Ramasaran, 3 for Ramakissan. Ramasaran offered control as well. He was really, really good. Seamers just lacked a little bit of bite to get through them, but Edmonds has scored runs against us before. Test match century number 11 for him. And against us, 2 centuries, 250s, averages 50. So great player. We're behind the game, and now we're going to bat in the worst of the conditions. We could have followed on. They've not chose to do it. Their spinners rip through us and get 9 for. Moore makes 50 on debut, which is quite nice, but everything else was incredibly poor. They got the best of the bowling conditions, and I don't think we've quite got our squad selection right. We needed 2 spinners, but we haven't got it. 390 to win. They get 187. It runs down the order. 91, 33, 34 partnerships really hurt us here. We need a lot to win on a pitch that is incredibly difficult to bat on. We're going to make 200 if we're lucky. Lose by 89. Campbell with 89 was good, and Seeley 64 was good, but balanced team just all over the place there. Not ideal. Go and play in Auckland, my hometown. It's overcast conditions. We're on a spinner's deck, which makes it incredibly awkward to pick your team. We had 7 batters last time, and it just didn't work. We've got no extra spinners we can bring in the team. So what we're saying is we've just got to suck it up and try and get a performance win the Oh, we're inserted. 330 or 329. There was a great partnership here because this was hard batting, overcast. Seeley and Moore put on 130 of the finest. I was gutted one of them didn't go and grab a ton because it was really hard batting on day 1. Hopefully, average bounce, a bit of overcast conditions on day 2, we can get something out of it. We are going to take a lead of 106. Ramakissan, 5 for 78. Is that a maiden? No. Second 5 for him. 57 strike rate is coming down slightly, but yeah, he's not the be-all and end-all, but that's a really good performance. Fallis scores 77. He's another guy that's averaging 50 on the game. Edmonds with 50, because that's what he does. And it's a turning wicket. It's day 3. It's day 4's best to bat, so could be advantage New Zealand, even though we've got a 100-run lead. 3-6-4 to win. We've given ourselves a chance. Seeley made 86 in the first innings and 93 in the second innings. That is a great match from this kid. 29 years old. Not really a kid, nor mine. Shouldn't call him kid. 79 from Murray. We did fall away towards the end. Holmes picked up a cheeky little 5 here, 60 wickets at 27, first career 5 for him. But it's going to be 3-6-4 to win. New Zealand's knocked off big scores against us before, and they've got good batting weather. Oh my days, I didn't think we were going to win that. They were 4 for 258, 3 for 200, and cruising quite well. But then Ramasaran does his gig, runs through the back end of the innings, gives us is it a famous Test match victory in New Zealand? We've been pretty poor there for a while. 4 and 6. We lost 2-1 there last time, but I think overall against New Zealand we've had a hard gig. Maybe just the last time we played them then. But they're still a good team. They're a very good team on the game. Now we do get 2 spinner option here to bring in. Do we need it? I think we do. It's going to spin. It's going to be dry. And Morgan is not setting the world alight at 7. So I believe we can probably get an average of 20 from those guys. It drops us down slightly, but we're winning the toss and batting. Oh, that hurts. 8 for 44. 184 all that. Get out the mud. That's rubbish. Fallis with 157 frustrates the hell out of us. Huge partnerships down the order. 5 for Ramakissan. The spinners were dreadful, and we are 263 runs behind. Test series gone. They're going to need 151 to win. We offer some resistance here with Seeley, 141 for him. This is a deserved century because he has had a wonderful series, really pinned up that middle order. Moore has been okay. There's been scores, nothing more than that. Rayford Campbell's had a relatively poor series as well, a bit like his England one not long ago. But 151 to win for New Zealand, very on good weather. Lose by 9 wickets. Lose the series. That hurts us. Seeley was great. Moore was good. Rayford Campbell, where are you? Doing absolutely nothing. And with the ball, Peters had an incredibly poor series. It hurts not too bad in the world ratings, but a poor start to the World Test Championship. What was a really good run. We beat Pakistan, beat Zimbabwe, beat Bangladesh, beat Afghanistan. Losses in there to South Africa and England. So lose against the good teams, beat the bad teams. Sri Lanka it will be, which is incredibly our 100th Test series. Can we get a win against what is always a challenging team to play against? Pitch, it's a spinner's deck. It's 2 spinner sort of conditions. And we're going with a slight change here. Gary Reid is coming into the team. Seema, 38 wickets at 19. Just started playing some one-day international cricket as well. There's a lot to like about that. The other thing, and I do put some weight on it, is his second team average of 13. Could be an interesting player for the future. Could be a Seepasad where we absolutely ruin them. We're bowling. Strong as an ox. Ramasaran 4 for 34. The climb, the rise. 90, 18. Just consistently always picks them up. Reid with 1, but economy rates were great. They've gone through a huge transition in their team. They had Aziz, who's the world record run scorer in T20 cricket and Test cricket, has just retired. How much rope do you give to Paul? We've given him 14 Test matches, still averaging 25. Take a lead of 58. It's not a lot, and we owe it to Rayford. Again, 35 years old. The king. I just think he should be called as the king now. 29 Test match centuries. Strike rate of 55 is incredible for us. Just how many? 50? 59, 61, 65 international centuries for the man. 48 for Moore. He was the last man out. But 58 run lead isn't that much. Okay, 1-3-3 to win. We do really well here. And the reason we do so well is they only scored at 2 runs and over. So although we didn't get breakthroughs with the spinners, Peters picked up 5 and everyone was super consistent. 1-3-3 to win. We do it. Campbell 66 not out. We're 1-0 up against Sri Lanka. 3-19. We're not out the contest and we had to fight really hard because Ravindu Malinga, 31 years old, scores a great knock. 3 centuries. He's already got a 264 to his name. And then they offered resistance up to number 5 and we got through them quite well with the second new ball. Pitch isn't bad, but we don't bat well on good pitches. Do we, Paul? Jesus wept, this team does my head in. Great pitch, bat crap. 65 for Moore, 56 for Seeley was great, but nothing else. And their spinners, T. Miskin and T. Miskin, both of them had a field day on a flat pitch. Yeah, close to 400 to win here. This is going to be difficult, and it runs down the 100-run partnership for the 7th wicket. They just kill you, absolutely kill you. It's a great pitch to bat on, and we've got holes in this lineup all the way down. George, Moore's new. We've only got 6 batters. The Rayford Campbell special that's needed. Oh my days, we've done it. 395 for 7. We win the series. Seeley with one of the great knocks, 103 not out of 321 balls, 397 minutes, a strike rate of 32. Oh, he's averaging 43 all of a sudden, looking like the real deal. Paul scores 93, second test match 50. George with 50, Moore and Ali all added some value, but we win the series against Sri Lanka somehow, some way. Seeley averages 98. What a series that is. Campbell 89, Moore 46, poor from Murray, poor from Alford got a game, that was a mistake on my part. With the ball we were very, very good as well. Lot to like about it, lot to like about a series win, 100 points on the board. Come on, let's give Ramasaran a little bit more respect in the all-rounder ratings. Afghanistan at home, 2 test matches, doesn't count towards the Test World Championship, but I'm happy with that after year 1, a 3-2 record. But does always have impacts in the world ratings. We're 5th, we're back up to 100 points, which is a nice place to be. Matt Seeley's number 2 in the world with the bat. Ramasaran number 1 in the world with the ball. Afghanistan, remember, away drew 1-1. Won 2-0 at home last time. I think Reed might be the worst batter on the game, averaging 0.5. But just looking at the Test career averages, look how far we've come. Campbell 48, call it. Murray 41, Seeley 43, George 41, Moore 46. And there's inexperience there in George, Moore and Paul. That's not too bad. Age-wise, Campbell's 35, Murray's 36. So we are going to have to find some another opener and a number 3 very, very soon. Afghanistan are no slouch on this game. We've got to play well. We've got to play well now. Let's finish strong. 391, I'll take it every single day of the week. Fulham Murray, 36 years old now, 323 balls, strike rate of 51, scores 178, 14 centuries for the kid. What a player. Moore was batting great. I upped his aggression by 1, and then all hell broke loose and he got out. Ali with 27 down the order was good. Campbell scored 75 in no time, 67 strike rate. Good start to the contest for us on a turning pitch. 57-run lead. I was hoping for a little more. Reed with 3 was pretty good towards the back end. Spin gave us control but didn't make the big breakthroughs that we've seen time and time again from those, particularly now the pitch is turning into a sharp turning pitch. Okay, we've declared they need 387 to win. Rayford Campbell just casually bags 201 off 312. Just casually does it. What a player. 50 for Murray, 50 for George. I don't think they win this game, but the draw is in the play. Day 4, session 3, an hour and 9 minutes left. We need a couple of wickets with the new ball and then the spin to take its toll. We do it. We do it with about half an hour to spare in the game. Wickets spread around throughout. Ramasaran with 1 at the end, but they made us work for it. One thing I really like about Reed coming in is a 2.53 economy rate. There's a huge amount of control going on there. Also, under the radar, we've put on, over the last couple of episodes, a lot of series wins. The ones with New Zealand was a draw, not a loss. That's a tie. No, we lost 2-1. And England, we lost 3-2. So we weren't massively outplayed in those. So I actually think that's quite a good effort. At home, oh my days, look at the weather. I didn't check the weather before I picked the team. We're bowling. This could be a calamitous loss. We're going to bat in the worst time. 275, it's not the end of the world, and Reed was fantastic. First time I gave him the new ball with the second new ball, and he ripped Rogers right through them. Now, this has got draw or heavy loss written all over it, because 275 is not a bad score, and day 2, day 3 looks horrendous. Wow, interesting game. It's still got draw written all over it, but we make 102 is what Rayford Campbell made in the worst of the conditions. Before Moore added 65, Jamarassel, I'm doing a Gamroop. Ramasaran was 62, Ali with 31. Gives us a lead. We score 420. Pitch is turning. They've got the best of the conditions. 145 run lead. If we can get some wickets early here, this could be a result pitch. Oh, willing away the wickets. 191 all out. 6 for the spinners. Great performance. We only need 47 and we do it by 10 wickets. This has been a highly successful episode. I know we lost in New Zealand, but we beat Pakistan. And now we've gone and beat these guys. I know it's only Afghanistan. Campbell 407 runs in the series with the ball superb as well. Reed, we've got one there in a young kid, haven't we? World ratings 101 points. What a way to finish the episode. So as the season winds down, we're in 5th on 101 points, which for us is really good. ODI cricket 7th, T20 cricket. Oh dear. But batting, Rayford Campbell ends the campaign number 1 in the world on 934 points. Matt Seeley's in 10th. Matt Seeley was in 27th he was in 63rd the previous season, so there's been a huge uptake there. Fuller Murray is also 21st in the world with the ball. Ramasaron ends up in 4th. Peters 9th. Staple 10th. Ali 13th. And then the all-rounders, Ramasaron in 5th. Now, Ramasaron on 374 points is almost as good as Gamroot's peak. But Gamroot was an amazing bowler, right? Rayford Campbell's 934 and number 1 here. That's actually the 4th best season-ending rating we've had. His 948 in season 24, where he was 2nd in the world, was the best. And with the ball, we've had a lot of 1,000 seasons. And Ramasaron is right down here. But for us, I feel we're back on the rise. We've got a few aging stars in Campbell and Murray. But if we can get 2 more good seasons, you just never know.